Hey guys, welcome to the channel. If you are new here, my name is Ace, and on this channel we cover a wide range of topics in the photo and video space. And in this one, we are going to be covering the topic of polarizers, polarizing filters, linear, circular, how they can affect your image, so on and so forth. So with that said, let's go ahead and jump into the video. Now we could get really scientific and I could explain to you how light reacts in two different ways, which is in a particle or a waveform, and how that reacts to a polarizer and all that kind of stuff, but that's really unnecessary, and I'm just going to give you kind of like the base foundation for you to use these filters to maximize how your images come out. And these are generally used in a lot of landscape photos simply because what a polarizer does is it cuts a light reflection in your images a certain way. Now, like I said, there are two different types of polarizing filters. You do have your linear and your circular. Now, your linear is going to be simply like you putting on polarized sunglasses. It's kind of one of those, what you see is what you get. You're not able to change it in any way, shape, or form. You put this on your lens and that is it. Now, your circular polarizer is one that you can actually control the amount of reflections coming into your image. I'll give you an example right here. You can see on the sunglasses, as I turn the filter, we are reducing or increasing the reflection that you see in your sunglasses. This can also be used for water reflections, and things like that. It's generally used a lot for landscape photos. However, like I said, I do have one for every single lens of mine, simply because I like being able to control that in all my images. Not to mention, just naturally, you will get a lot more contrast in your images and slightly more vibrant colors, which is something that I typically enjoy. Thus, having this always on one of the lenses that I'm shooting. It also acts as a little protection to the front element of my lenses as well, so it's not just exposed and won't get scratched or dinged on anything. If anything, it'll be actually the filter that takes the damage. Now, for me personally, I tend to favor more of these circular polarizers like this one because it allows me full control over how much reflections show up in my images, and I'm able to get the result that I want right out of camera and not have to mess with anything in post. So for example, if you're looking at this image, you don't realize that my monitor back there is actually on. And if I were to just turn this a little bit, you can see that it was actually just cutting that light out. And it's almost like magic. If I wanted to remove it, once again, I could just turn my polarizer and boom, it's gone, no issues whatsoever. So that's essentially the main difference between a circular and a linear polarizer, is I have full control over something like that. Where even if I wanted to maybe just dim it down a little bit so it's not as distracting, that is something that I can do. Or like I said, if I just wanted to completely remove it, I could also do that. Well guys, I hope this was informative and definitely helped you kind of understand the process in which circular polarizers work, or linear polarizers, and how they can affect your image and possibly give you much better results. If you did enjoy this video, be sure to give it a thumbs up. It really does help our channel continue to grow. And if you're not already subscribed, consider doing so, guys. We have fresh content coming out for you every single week. And don't forget, over at ViewBug.com, we also have awesome contests constantly going on that you guys can enter in your awesome images to win some really amazing prizes. Not to mention, potentially gain exposure worldwide. So if that is something you are interested in, there will be a link down below for more information. Now with that said, thanks for watching, and I will see you all in the next one.